which passive funds should Indian investors must have in their portfolios? Because you have passives on the fixed income side, you have passives on equity, obviously you have gold and silver ETFs, which have been in very high demand. Let me add a layer of reality to this. In the real world, say if someone is starting afresh today, making a new portfolio, or let's say has 5, 7, 10 lakh rupees, and they really want to start complete fresh allocation with the right asset allocation and the right products, then how would you create that portfolio for this individual?
Okay, yeah.
So therefore, you have to add gold as well at some point. That's why I made it tricky.
All right. Look, I think it's absolutely clear, Surbhi, that the alpha in Indian markets is shifting down the market cap curve, right? So you have to go down the market cap curve if you really want to get some alpha in your portfolio. On the top end of the market cap curve, it has to be passive. So your first inclusion is a Nifty 50 or a Nifty Next 50 index funds. If you don't want both, then perhaps a Nifty 100. I would prefer both of them individually in a portfolio. That's your large cap allocation. On the mid cap side, it's a combination of active and passive both, right? And a passive can be of two kinds. It could be a plain vanilla Nifty Midcap 150 index, or it could be a factor-based index where you kind of play a factor on midcap index, which could be a momentum or a quality factor. I'll go with the quality factor for the time being in the current market environment to play the midcap index. And again, if you want to keep it very simple, play the plain Jack Nifty Midcap 150 index fund and complement it with one active strategy. So that's your midcap basket. Small cap.
I just want to add a quick explanation for viewers who must be wondering what is this factor that Mohit is talking about. That basically, I mean, these are funds which will play the entire Nifty Midcap 150, but they'll put a filter. They'll filter out stocks based on one or the other criteria. In this case, Mohit has gone with the quality criteria, just in case you're wondering what are these factor-based funds. And then after
small
that?
cap, absolutely clear. Go with active allocations as of now. And it could be one or two funds. I think one fund suffices. But again, depends on the investors. You can have a combination of two smaller AUM, small cap funds out there, right? And then you complement it with a flexi cap or a multi cap. And these are all active allocations, definitely. And on the commodity side, there is absolutely no choice. But you have to have, as of now, I think we have repeated that in your shows. We're kind of bullish on gold, but not so much on silver. So we go with a gold fund of funds or a gold ETF, whatever the investor would prefer on that count, right? So my final thought on this one is, and I recall these lines from a famous movie Maqbool, right? It says that संसार में शक्ति का संतुलन बनाए रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो आग को हमेशा पानी का डर रहना चाहिए. That's why the active guys in India need to have some fear in the mind. Right? For a very long while, they didn't have that fear. The global scenario is changing. 55% of US assets is passive. 35% of European assets is passive. Almost 30% of Japanese assets is passive. In India, it is a 16 to 18% right now. So you need that fear in mind of active managers to be constantly able to chase that elusive alpha and to do or deliver a little better, because for a long while we are now having this bout of underperformance on certain segments and certain market cap curves where we haven't seen that great outperformance, right?
I want you to repeat the line. I hadn't heard it before, but what a way to put it. Yeah, once again, please, Mohit.
So it's from movie Maqbool. It says that संसार में शक्ति का संतुलन बनाए रखना बहुत जरूरी है. तो आग को हमेशा पानी का डर बना रहना चाहिए.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
So it can't.
Well said. Well said.